What if the moment you've been waiting for already happened? What if the happiest version of your life didn't live in the future, but in a few quiet moments you rushed past because you were too focused on what's next? Most people believe happiness is a destination, a job, a body, a relationship, a number in their bank account. But what if that belief is the very thing keeping you stuck? Stay with me, because near the end of this video, I'll share the one mental shift that completely rewired how I think about success. And once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. Picture this. It's late. The house is quiet. Your phone is glowing in the dark. Re-scrolling, watching other people live the life you swear you'll start one day. You tell yourself, once I fix this, once I get there, then I'll finally feel good. So you endure today. You tolerate your current life like it's a waiting room. And the tragedy is, most people never leave that room. I know this mindset intimately, because for years, my entire identity was built around later. Later, when things improve. Later, when I'm confident. Later, when life finally begins. But here's the uncomfortable truth I learned the hard way. Later is a moving target. Psychologically, this is called arrival bias. It's the belief that once you arrive somewhere emotionally, financially, socially, happiness will automatically follow. Your brain loves this idea because it gives you hope without requiring presence. But the brain also adapts fast. The job becomes normal. The relationship becomes routine. The goal you obsessed over becomes quiet. Suddenly, the feeling you were chasing is gone. So what do? We create a new finish line, bigger goal, higher standard, new identity to earn. This cycle doesn't mean you're broken. It means you're human. But here's where things get interesting, and where most people miss the real lesson. When people look back on the most meaningful chapters of their lives, they rarely talk about the moment they achieved something. They talk about the nights they stayed up learning the first time they tried and failed, the uncomfortable growth before the payoff. Why? Because emotionally, progress creates energy, not completion. Progress. Your nervous system lights up when you're moving forward, even if the movement is small. That's why starting a workout feels better than finishing one. Sending an application feels more alive than getting the job. The first conversation is more electric than the relationship milestone. Happiness doesn't spike at the end. It pulses during momentum. And once you see that, everything changes. Let's break this down clearly. Phase 1. Future-focused living. This is where most people live. I'll be happy when I lose the weight, I get the money, I become confident, I fix myself. Life becomes a checklist. The present becomes a problem to escape. This phase feels productive, but it's emotionally empty. Phase 2. Achievement shock. This is the phase no one warns you about. You reach the goal. And instead of fireworks, there's silence. Not depression, not sadness. Just a strange emotional flatline. Your brain says, okay, what's next? This is why high achievers often feel lost after success. The chase ends, and with it, the feeling of aliveness. Phase 3. Process awareness. The rare one. This is where happiness stops being fragile. In this phase, you stop asking, did I arrive? And start asking, am I engaged? You learn to extract meaning from effort, learning forward, motion, growth, discomfort. Goals still matter, but they're no longer emotional life support. You stop postponing life. You start living inside it. Here's the psychology. Your brain releases dopamine, not when you achieve, but when you anticipate progress. That's why tiny improvements feel addictive. Tracking progress boosts motivation. Starting feels better than finishing. This means happiness isn't something you earn, something you generate through engagement. Even struggle feels meaningful when it's chosen and directional. That's why boredom hurts more than effort. Boredom signals stagnation. Effort signals life. So what do you do with this? Two things, and both are simple, but not easy. Always be in pursuit of something. Not something impressive, not something Instagram-worthy, something that pulls you forward. Learning, improving, creating, exploring. The size of the goal is irrelevant. Okay, direction is everything. A life without pursuit feels heavy. A life with pursuit feels alive. 2. Stop delaying your identity. This is the deeper shift. Stop saying, I'll live fully when. Instead, ask, How would the version of me I'm trying to become show up today? Not someday. Today. Even in small ways. Especially in small ways, here's the realization that rewires everything. You don't build a great life and then feel fulfilled. You feel fulfilled while building a great life. The happiness you're chasing isn't waiting for you at the end. It's already available in the effort, the courage, the uncomfortable growth, the quiet progress no one sees. There is no finish line, and that's not depressing. It's freedom, because it means you don't have to wait anymore. You're not behind, you're not broken, you're not late, you're in motion. And once you stop chasing happiness and start participating in your life, you'll realize something profound. The moment you were waiting for is this one. Take a breath, choose your next small pursuit, step forward. That's where life is happening.